Hasan Piker. I saw something about this. Threatens American Jews.
Whoa, what?
This makes sense because, as you know, with Muslims,
Didn't see that coming.
in the same way that every Muslim is responsible for 9/11, every Jew is also responsible for Israel. This is just the way things work, right? Fair is fair. Every white person's responsible for slavery.
Yep.
You know, like, I don't know. I could go on with more racial stereotypes, but let's just stop.
And you want to know why? Because people don't fuck with Israel any longer. And if Jews in America keep putting, and you want to know why? Because people don't fuck with Israel any longer. And if Jews in America keep
Honestly, I love Israel. I think we should take it over with economy.
putting this idea out there that they are singularly invested in Israel, eventually someone's going to come around and take action. Not again.
They're not going to come around. They already did. When you had a terrorist, so there was a terrorist that killed 2 Israeli diplomats that were just out to dinner, and Hasan's reading the terrorist manifesto, and he has to put his chat into sub-only mode, and his chat in sub-only mode are spamming hearts, and it's his dog holding a heart. It's like, and then I killed them because they were Jews and they're part of the apartheid state, and I had to murder them. And they're like, oh yes, slay queen. It was so bad that Twitch literally changed its terms of service, and that's the reason why we can't read manifestos anymore. It's because of Hasan. It's because Hasan's terrorist audience
But they won't ban them.
couldn't stop glazing this fucking psycho. So now we can't read
Hasan is a psycho himself.
manifestos. A fucking idiot.
Against the state of Israel, mind you, but against American Jews.
So somebody is going to take action. I went on a rant. I want to just take.
I wonder who's going to be taking that action. I've been seeing the DSA talking about how they want to take over the Democratic Party with violence. They're going to have a violent revolution. These are the same people that are saying that somebody's going to do something about the Jews, and I think it's going to be them. They are actually Nazis. They call us Nazis, but they are the actual Nazis.
This back.
Singularly invested in Israel, eventually someone's going to come around. Jews in America keep putting this idea out there that they are singularly invested in Israel. Eventually someone's going to come around and take action. Not against the state of Israel, mind you, but against American Jews.
Yeah, they're definitely going to take action, and it's going to be blood in the streets, and it's going to be the people who support Hasan Piker. He's going around right now chanting and cheering about, I am Charlie Kirk, you know, making fun of the whole situation. And also, don't forget about America deserved 9/11. Now he's saying America doesn't deserve 9/11, and his audience is booing that, but secretly they're cheering for America deserved 9/11. That's the whole point of it. Absolutely disgusting. We know what they're doing, and Trump just mentioned him. I've got that lined up. We're gonna check that out right after this. I got some things to say.
You better watch out, Jews. You better watch out. We're gonna collectively punish you.
They're gonna slap shock collars on them, and they're gonna shock the shit out of these Jews, just like Hasan does with Kaya.
Again, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Okay.
Isn't it insane that these are the people that call me a Nazi?
That's
Isn't
what I
that
was just
crazy
saying.
to me? Like, I mean, how am I? I'm the Nazi. Right.
Hey, we're teaching people the wrong lesson. I don't
What's the lesson? Like,
know how. People don't recognize how dangerous this predicament is, how dangerous this is for Jews.
why is it dangerous for Jews? I'll tell you the reason why it's dangerous for Jews. Because we've imported millions of terrorist-supporting psychos into this country, and every single one of them should be put on an aircraft carrier, given a tent, and then fucking sailed over to Africa or wherever the fuck they came from with their whole family. We should seize every asset they have on the way out, and they need to never come back to America ever again.
And if they do, well, I'm not even going to talk about it. But you know.
That's what needs to happen. That's what we need to do. You're going back to your spawn point.
You're running around basically tying your entire identity to a country.
Really, imagine tying your entire identity to a country. Doesn't he do this with Palestine? What do you...
Doesn't he do this with America? He's tying himself to America. He ain't American. Get him the fuck out. Deport all these freaks, especially Hasan. Stop just talking about it and actually fucking do something.
What do you mean?
That inevitably will be seen as basically Jewish ISIS.
Well, I don't even see the logic here. Like, ISIS is a terrorist organization. He supports terrorist organization. Doesn't that make you just as bad? Like, doesn't that make you just as bad? Palestine isn't real, though. Palestine is a place that everybody recognizes has been historically relevant for thousands of years. Okay, like, it doesn't matter, like, okay, there's like a...
Even if it wasn't a place, we have made it a place culturally, so I'm tired of fucking hearing that. Palestine isn't even real. Well, we made it real, it doesn't matter.
Fucking line here, a line there. Everybody knows what Palestine is. Shakespeare talked about... What are we doing?
And you're saying, as Jews, this is all we care about. You're making anti-Semitism worse. And you want to know why? Because people don't...
You're making anti-Semitism worse. You're making anti-Semitism worse by not agreeing that the terrorists...
I'm tired of hearing that too, anti-Semitism. Jews are not the only Semites, by the way.
That are killing...
Semites are literally just the desert people. That's pretty much what it means. People that came from that area, that spoke the languages.
Jews in Israel are not good people. You're making anti-Semitism worse because you don't support the groups that want to genocide the Jews. You're making anti-Semitism worse because you're not a fan of the organizations that literally want to do a Holocaust. Right. So this right here is the nobody's threatening anybody. Hasan's a reasonable man. He understands for you. What is this? Is there another? There's not another one, is it? Oh my God.
American Jews do care about anti-Semitism. It's understandable to care about anti-Semitism.
Well, yeah, because like, I mean, there are people that are just ethnically Jewish, and like, I just spawned in, and now it's my fault that this country on the other side of the world did something stupid. Like, it's retarded. It's just as retarded as after 9/11, where every fucking Arab gets blamed for some retards that flew a plane into a building.
I don't actually mind that. I don't like Islam. I think we need to get all of the Muslims out, no matter what. Even if they're, in quotes, good people, they're still following a death cult. All the death cultists need to get out. All of the Mexicans that support all of the evil satanic shit, they need to get out. I'm cool with the Christians. They can stay, or the people who are just like normal people who aren't Christians. I'm cool with them. All Islam has to go, though.
It's just as retarded. It's just as retarded as when every Asian-looking person, you did COVID, oh no, yeah, well, don't stay away from me. It's fucking retarded. Like, what do we do? Like,
that wasn't even actually a thing.
Country is becoming, we're becoming a third world country.
We already are in some places.
This is crazy. It's completely wrong. Palestine wasn't...
Because we're so big, states are actually countries, because states are the size of countries around the world. And we have third world areas in these states. Mostly just around the big cities, but still. We got some small towns that are fucked too.
Spoken by Shakespeare? Like, I don't know. Like, is that true? Like,
was Shakespeare behind 9/11? Yes. There are maps. It doesn't even matter.
Because I read this. If I'm wrong, I want to know that I'm wrong. Because I don't want to repeat something that's not true. So I'm looking this up for myself. Shakespeare was a black... Yes. There's a couple of times this... Okay,
Shakespeare is a black
who is
queen.
that typed that? Okay, so I can't find it. All right, so there's two examples, right? Othello. I mean, I didn't read a lot of this. I read the Spark Notes for it, okay? And so there you go. At least try and correct. I mean, just look it up, man. Like, because
this alludes to the Crusades. It says, make the Crusades great again. We need to bring it back. We need an American crusade.
And if I'm wrong on something, please correct me. I don't want to say something that's inaccurate, but that wasn't inaccurate. That's all I'm saying. Oh, that's this. Okay, I found him. We got him. No. It's all right. No, we found him. User. Okay. All right.
Yeah, this person's a fucking idiot.
What now?
It takes a quick 5-second search, dude. Why do people not look things up and they just spawn things in their brain that aren't true? That it just sounds true to them, and they'll just say it.
What's going on? Lock in, Draven. Yep, lock in. Ask him where he's from. Israel. I'm from Israel. Oh, okay. Now I get it.
Yeah, I think this person's gonna get banned.
Okay, so he's from Iran. I think Iran is mainly pro-Palestine. I don't know. I think that that's probably split based off of a probably like a religious thing. Can you at least do one stream and not bring up that dude every stream? I've never brought this guy up before. He's never been brought up before. He's not typing anything out, bro. Like, What are you doing? Like, are you like trying to chat GPT like you're to like weasel your way out of being an idiot? You're actually like, you're gonna get banned if you don't come up with a reason for why you said this. You're actually gonna get permabanned because this is annoying me right now.
Ban that bitch.
Okay, I'm gonna give him 30 more seconds. You're getting 30 seconds and you're gonna be banned. He left the live stream. Texas, but
You're gay!
okay, so wait a minute. That's not, so now we've reframed the conversation. We've now reframed the conversation.
Bros from Texas. Okay.
So we're moving to go, like, what are we doing here, right? You really trying to do this? Check his history? Okay. Oh, man.
Extensive chat history. Full of bullshit. This person thinks they're smart. They don't know anything.
Oh, dude. Oh, dude. He says he's from Texas.
They say people from Texas are dumb?
This guy is a big fan of Israel. It's a Chinese CCP spy. I wonder who he was talking about. Asmon needs to read the room better. They don't hate Israel, they hate Jews in general.
That is true.
You really have a lot of Are you Jewish?
I saw that give them lead.
Just be honest. Are you Jewish? And if you say that you are, I won't be allowed to ban you because then you can clip it and be like, look at Asmon Nazi. He's banning people after he asks if they're Jewish and they say yes. So you can literally just completely fucking, like, you can just get me here.
Or you can just ban them anyway. Fuck it.
I actually can't ban you if you're Jewish.
You're gay!
Is that no? Okay, you're right. It's a small reframe, but the context is credible. I'm a Christian who studies Islam, also Hispanic. I also don't like Israel. Okay, dude, you seem based, but you were fucking wrong about that, and you know it. Anyway, let's get back to the clip, okay? Like, I don't want to spend all day on this. All right, let's watch the rest of it.
American Jews do care about anti-Semitism. It's understandable to care about anti-Semitism.
Do you remember whenever the guy set a Holocaust survivor on fire and then pro-Palestine activists were campaigning to support him?
I support leftoids setting themselves on fire, actually.
Imagine setting an 80-year-old woman on fire that survived the Holocaust.
Yeah, don't set other people on fire. Set yourself on fire.
Yeah, that would stress me out. Oops. The guy was from Turkey, if I remember correctly. I don't know. I could be wrong about that.
They don't care about Israel. So how do you tie the two? You say, well, Israel is the only thing standing in the way of the next Holocaust happen. That's how you do it.
To be fair, the stated goal of multiple Islamic terrorist groups is to kill all of the Jews.
Yeah, they want Holocaust 2.0, and it's going to be bigger and better than the last time.
I mean, I think that there's some validity in this, right? I mean, like, if you're a Jew, so this is the thing, right? The Jews got driven out of a lot of other countries in the Middle East, and they're like, well, they got all put in Israel, and then they say, well, we don't hate Jews, we just hate Israel, which is where we put all the Jews. It's like, come on, guys, like, what is it? This is the reason.
And if somebody gets ousted as a Jew, who isn't tied to Israel, it doesn't matter. They still get hate from the leftoids because they're lying. They are actually racist and prejudiced. They hate the Jewish religion. They hate religion in general. They hate God.
Why I just don't want to be involved in the sand wars.
The only reason leftoids side with Islam is because Islam is a fake religion and it's also a blood and death cult, just like the leftoids are a part of.
I don't want to be involved in the Bronze Age religious fucking turmoil that's been going on for 1,000 years. Holy shit. This is American politics. I don't care what they're doing over there. Like, what are we even thinking about?
I think the thousands of years thing is just a cover. I think really everything started with Franz Ferdinand in World War I, at the beginning of World War I. I think that's what kicked off everything that's happening in modern times.
I'm tired, boss. I know.
That's how you do it. So every single time you have prominent Zionist Jews come out and be like, no, this is anti-Semitic. To oppose Israel is anti-Semitic. You're teaching people.
Fuck Israel.
That you're teaching.
You hear that? Social media platforms. I don't want anything bad to happen to Israel. I want to take it over. Without force.
People the trope of dual
it would
loyalty.
Be easy. All you have to do is wave money in front of the Jews' faces and they'll take it.
The only two countries that you can be loyal to is America and Israel. There are no other countries. It's either America or Israel.
I agree there are no other countries besides America. Not Israel, though. Yeah, they can get fucked. America first, America only.
That's what you're teaching people.
By the way, I'm talking literally about the country, not the people. I'm not even talking about the people in power. Just the government itself.
After you teach them that, you can't turn around and say, oh, well, this is dual loyalty. This is anti-Semitic. Because at a certain point, people are not going to give a shit. And we're already past that point.
That isn't that good that openly hating Jews categorically is culturally acceptable. Wow. That's amazing. What's going to be country 110? Is it going to be the United States of America?
You know the difference between my Jew hate and Hasan's Jew hate? Hasan generally hates all Jews. I just hate the synagogue of Satan, the fake Jews. Regular Jews, I am completely fine with. I am a fan of a lot of Jews. Most particularly top Jew, Nuxanor, Nuxtaku, whatever you want to call him.
Or is it going to be the really big plot twist, Israel? I don't know. What do you do against the fatigue? I think it's ridiculous, right? I think it's just funny. And
I have anti-Jew fatigue. I'm tired of hearing about how much people hate the Jews.
That's it. What do you do? I don't even think about it, right? It's just silly. Do you think Hasan's being genuine? I don't care. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
He's never genuine.
But yeah, if I feel saying everything's racist. I mean, again, it's just
take everything that he says and make it much worse. Think about what the terrorists want. That's what he wants.
The thing is that, like, I mean, there's an element of truth in what Hasan's saying, that it's true that Zionist Jews that want to reframe criticism of Israel as criticism of Jews are making criticism of Jews more socially acceptable because they're doing this in a way that's disingenuous. But I think this is happening in multiple ways. So, like, for example, like, whenever criticism of, you know, like, a certain, like, gang violence is reframed as racism, whenever criticism of terrorism is reframed as Islamophobia, I think this hurts the black community. It hurts the Muslim Islamic community as well.
I'm not Islamophobic. I am Islamoseptic because these people make me fucking sick.
So, like, whenever you reframe the bad actions of individuals in a group and then you assign basically a group protection to them, eventually that group protection shield fades and people become fatigued and they just say, yeah, actually we are anti-Semitic. Yeah, actually we are, Islamophobic. Yeah, we actually are racist, right? And he's right about that. And I think this has happened with I'd say Jews in media, right? It definitely has, on Twitter and Instagram. Like, you can't stroll Instagram reels and not get a video of like something bad about Israel, right? So it's super common. You ever seen Israel? The Jew hate there is absolutely disgusting. Instagram, sorry. Instagram is just racist. Like, the most popular...
I love Instagram.
Song on Instagram is just the N-word. Like, that's literally the whole song. Like, that's it. That's the whole song. I just say it.
How in the fuck is Instagram gonna be the platform you could say whatever you want, pretty much? It is the free speech platform. There's more free speech going on Instagram than X right now, and nobody's talking about it. Like, I say some crazy shit that gets removed from YouTube, and it gets popular on Instagram. I fucking love it.
Over and over. It's like an Xbox Live lobby. So that's the most popular song on Instagram. So like, I mean, really, is it really about anti-Jews? Like, I don't think it's just a bunch of racist guys, right? That's it. So, and, or your algorithms
racist women too. I see a lot of racist women on Instagram.
Racist? Yeah, probably a little bit of both. So yeah, anyway, what is this here? Is this more of it?
Legal to even approach trying to change their minds? No, I understand that. I understand that.
Does he? Does he understand? I don't think he actually understands anything.
I mean, look, to the anti-Zionist Jews in my community, you have a very tough job ahead of you.
You have a job.
Well, you have to go back to your...
You have a responsibility now. Just like every Muslim now has a responsibility. Like, they have to openly be against not... Like, you can't just simply exist as an American citizen and then just live your life as an American citizen. No, you have to actively oppose this other country that you've never been to.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with opposing other countries as long as we're opposing all other countries equally, because that's what I do. Fuck them all. America only.
Communities.
That is That is Folly Town. That is the heart and soul of Folly Town. America only.
And
Right.
try to get your elderly relatives to understand that this connection between Israel and Zionism that is expressed over and over again through a lot of these Jewish institutions, okay, is teaching people the idea that Jews are monolithic. And this is a dangerous, because look, it's a very dangerous mode of propaganda. And
It sure is, but you do the same thing with Islamophobia all the time, and you don't say the same thing. So he doesn't actually really think this. I mean, this is the same, like, it's just all bullshit.
It's a power play. He wants the DSA to take over America violently.
I mean, it's the same as like any other time, but like American Jews need to be afraid bad things are going to happen to American Jews.
this idea out there that putting this
Actually, I kind of agree with that. Not for the reasons Hasan thinks, because Hasan wants the bad things to happen. I think Jews should have it in their brains that, yeah, people are after me, but I think everybody should be thinking that. Not like, over-the-top paranoia, but definitely arm yourselves and learn to protect yourselves. That is the American way.
this idea out there that they are singularly invested in Israel. Eventually, someone's going to come around and take action, not against the state of Israel, mind you, but against American Jews.
That's crazy to say that. It is. Especially whenever...
It is true, though. People like Hasan want to go after the American Jews. Why would you even say that? Unless you actively want a war to happen. And I think that's really what they want. They want war. They don't want people to just go away. They want to have fun killing people and talking about it.
Yeah, what is this? Do you think I get banned for this? Let me see. We're only getting about Muslims the way you're being worse than him. By the way, doing what he's doing, teach their own. The fucker isn't supported by the majority of Muslim. Otherwise, you would have less viewers than you every day. What is this here? Muslims hate him more than you do. I'm sure there's a lot of Muslims that hate Hasan. Like, I mean, you would never know.
Yeah, because he's exposing the truth of Islam.
That Hasan is a Muslim by anything that he does. He drinks alcohol, he has dogs, he gets involved with all kinds of other random stuff. Like, I mean, I've never seen him pray. He doesn't have a Quran in the background, at least that I don't see. Like, I feel like I'm more of a Muslim than Hasan is.
You definitely know more about the Quran than Hasan does. Because Hasan doesn't read.
It's just very, I don't know. Like, it's really, what do we do? Does he eat pork? I don't know if he eats pork.
He probably does.
You know what other Muslim is actually a Muslim? Let me see what here. No.
Especially if you like Chinese food, because Chinese food is like mostly pork.
Oh, God. Is it this guy too? Okay, well, let me get to this one first.
So what's a mayonnaise monkey, I guess? A term used by black people in the U.S. as a way to describe white people based... So what's an unsmoked Irishman? A mayonnaise monkey, I guess. A term used by black people in the U.S. as a way to describe white people...
No, they don't. That nobody says this. I've never heard this except from commentary videos like this.
Based on their, quote, mayonnaise-like skin.
Bro, cum skin is way better of a deeper cut, in my opinion, cum skin. I think Mayo Monkey is like, it's low level, honestly. Like,
so is
Sun Dodger
Skin.
is funny. Cum skin gets right to the point. It's just like...
Sun Dodger? Well, I thought Mel Gibson... Never mind.
It's indefensible. You got owned, you know what I mean?
So what's an unsmoked Irishman? A mayonnaise...
And by the way, these people are... This is what I've said before. They're just fucking racist. They're actually racist, and they hate white people. It's...
Yeah, even though they're white.
Literally that simple. They don't care about health care. They don't care about, free education. All of the things that they advocate for are a means to an end of ethnically replacing the demographics in America with their demographics so they can vote in their own ethnic majority bullshit policies and be tyrannical in the same way that their parents or grandparents fled their country to come to America because it turned into a shithole. They want to do the same thing here too. That's
because
what they
they're
are.
retarded and evil.
It's so obvious. And would I have gotten banned for saying, just take out the mayonnaise thing, right? Would I have gotten banned for saying this about black people? Absolutely. And I should have been, because it's literally I'm making
disagree.
a tier list of black people.
I don't think that you should be banned for saying racist things.
Racial slurs.
That just shows everybody who you are. If you make funny jokes about racism, then everybody knows you as a funny man. But if you say crazy things and you're racist, everybody knows that you're a crazy racist.
that point. But this is the
Like Hasan.
problem is that white people have no self-respect. They don't. White people have no self-respect, and they allow this mistreatment, this disrespect, and we enable it by just creating these double standards that exist purely through societal guilt.
Yeah, they don't care if they're racist against white people and they make it harder for white people because they're part of the LGBTQ plus community. So they have things for them. They want to eliminate normal white people because they're not considered white. They're considered LGBTQ plus, which is different than being white.
I think this is ridiculous. It is. I think that if people want to play identity politics, I think white people should play identity politics too. I do. Like, I don't want to be talked to about this. Like, either let me say racial slurs or nobody should be saying racial slurs. I don't like this idea that, like, there's a tier list of... It's annoying. I'm in the by the way, I'm in the camp of everybody can be racist. I want everybody to be able to say anything that they want.
Fuck yeah.
But I don't like these double-sided rules. And the reason why they're double-sided is because that they hate people like me. And if you're white, they hate you too.
Unless
That's why
you're
they're
LGBT.
trying to ethnically replace you in your countries. It's because they hate you. It's sad to say, but there it is.
But honestly, they still hate each other. Like, if they got into a room with each other and actually had conversations, or if they had to live with each other, it would be a disaster. Because it always is, every fucking time.
Many talk about Christianity, but it's a big deal if it's any other religion. I do think you're right. Christianity has a unique... Christianity is the safe religion to make fun of. How can we cure racism? You don't. You can't cure racism. You can't. You literally cannot cure racism.
There is you can relieve racism by allowing racist things to be said.
I think that you just live with it. You live with it and you tolerate people that are based... Like, I think most people are racist to an extent, but it's about manifesting racism. Like, you know, I'll drive down the street and I'll get mad at somebody on the road.
I wouldn't say that I'm actually racist. I'm definitely prejudiced against certain ethnicities, though. Like, it all depends on what culture you're a part of and where you're from. And where you're from really ties into your culture, because I don't really give a shit where you're from as long as your culture is similar to mine. If not, get the fuck out of my country.
I'll be like, oh man, I wish I could run this guy off the road. You know, you have intrusive thoughts like that, but you don't act on them. Like, people thinking something isn't bad. Like, people think all kinds of really bad, intrusive things all the time, whether it's something that's sexual, whether it's something that's violent, whether it's something that's like, you know, stealing or whatever, but you don't act on it. The problem is it's the acting on it problem. And the problem is that these people, not only are they acting on it, they're institutionalizing their acting, and they're turning it into a policy. So this is another, by the way...
Policies that would affect them, but they make other policies that will boost them up past normal white people, so it doesn't matter for them.
This is another fake Muslim. We have a lot of these. Unapologetic Muslim Palestinian. This person should be banned. Didn't he say that he was going to decapitate somebody because they made them mad? I mean, that's kind of crazy. And now you're on RainBet. You're on RainBet and you're gambling on club friendlies. I'm assuming this is probably like what? Football, like soccer, right? Like, what is this? These people are so obnoxious. I hate them. They're so fake. Cure to racism is creating a society where it's disadvantageous to be. I think the actual cure to racism is putting people of different races together with a shared goal. Whether that shared goal is advancing your clan in Halo 2, whether that shared goal is beating the Nazis in World War II, whether that shared goal is building a house. You put people together and you're going to get shit done. That's what's going to happen. And I feel like that's, you know, group projects, stuff like that. In the military? Well, yeah, I think that's usually what happened with World War II, right? Because, like, usually that's the way it is. And military service, yeah, how's it racist, by the way? Genuine question. I think that, like, creating slurs for people... The reason why it's racist is that they have a double standard. Like, whenever you have a double standard where you say, like, oh, it's okay for you to say, you know, racial slurs and to degrade people based off of their race in one way, but not other ways, you know, very clearly, I think that that's racist. Like, that's no longer coming from a position of, I care about not degrading people based off of their identity, and it's instead coming from a place of, I want to degrade people based off of their identity because I think they're beneath me, and they can't do that to me because they are beneath me. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the difference. So I met this comment of the junior guy. Oh, well, it's fake because Muslims aren't supposed to gamble. I don't know any Muslim that gambled. I don't.
I don't think you're allowed to.
Like I don't gamble either. By the way, I'm not a fan of gambling. I'm not a fan of pork. I'm not a fan of
Huge fan of pork.
drinking alcohol. I'm not a fan of drugs.
Oh man, I'm a big fan of drugs. Drugs are fucking awesome. Don't do drugs, kids.
As I said, I feel like I'm more of a Muslim than half of these fucking.
There are certainly drugs that are better than other drugs. I am a drugsist.
Clowns, right? I mean, like, what is this? Slicker, yeah. And I mean, if you call someone a male monkey, it isn't inherently calling themselves a monkey of another color. I mean, I think that it's the intention is the intention is the problem. And so Trump saw the clip. I'm not surprised. I'm really not. So Hasan decided to go out and sing "We Are Charlie Kirk" at the
Hell
Fear
yeah,
and
he
Live
did.
tour. This obviously was so cringe it's gone viral.
Everybody was talking about this.
I've got to watch this for a whole minute.
Listen to all of those people singing along with them. That's so many people. So many violent retards who celebrate assassinations.
Man, the saddest part, Charlie Kirk would have borne this piece of shit if he got shot. Yeah, definitely. Hasan Piker, as he marks the assassination of Charlie Kirk, he's
still
not
will.
mocking it, he's supporting it. And this is him
Like, I don't want people to die. I want people to come to the truth, come to the light. Literally everybody. Jesus is for everyone.
doing it again, too, by the way. Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah.
You know why he's dancing like that? Because he's pandering to his terrorist audience who love that kind of shit.
Is him crashing out over me watching a clip that went giga viral of somebody showing a picture of a dog next to him in real life.
Unspoken rule among content creators in general. We don't highlight this sort of stuff, and we instantly criticize this sort of stuff because we all know what goes around comes around. The difference between myself and Asmongold is that if someone were to approach Asmongold like that, I wouldn't be celebrating it.
I wouldn't be celebrating it. No, you'd just be dancing with it.
Yeah, I think he wouldn't be celebrating it, actually, but he'll still be doing that wink, wink, nudge, nudge. This is actually a good thing for humanity, for Asmongold to be assassinated. He's a disgusting freak and a liar. We all know he's going to be like, this is a sad, sad day. I don't wish death upon anybody, but the world smells a little bit better today. It's like, that's the shit that he would say.
I wouldn't be celebrating it. But if he hears my words, I think he'll understand man to man. What goes around comes around, Asmongold.
This is him obviously trying to like make some kind of veiled threat that's really very
It's not even that he's making a veiled threat. He's doing a wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Hey, audience, go kill Asmongold.
very thinly veiled. By the way, keep this in mind. This is all over a person showing a picture of a dog.
You literally need to be in jail. You need to be in prison for the rest of your fucking life.
Rejection. That's where Hasan needs to be.
Maybe even fucking shot against the wall. I'm sick and tired of motherfuckers who go, yeah, developing nations deserve to be in the position that they're in. No, seriously.
I'm the one expended. Can you believe that? He loves the goal of impoverishing the white middle class.
Mandami's aide, his top aide, Sia Weaver, said if you don't believe in the government's sacred right to seize property, it's over. And impoverish the white middle class.
Beast mode. I love her so much.
Talking about seizing property forcefully from white people. Okay.
Can you imagine? We want to make
Arm yourselves, because these people are trying to actually take over. And the Democrats are just letting them, because it's becoming more popular. And you know what that means.
all the black people.
Just ask Tim Pool. He was saying it all the time for like a year.
Poor again. And I'm like, oh, beast mode, bro, true. Just aggroed the Eye of Sauron. Wait, what is this?
She gave him a lot of money, and he recently campaigned with a communist fanatic who says that America deserved 9/11. We deserved it, right? We deserved all that death, destruction.
Hasan Piker.
So he knows who Hasan Piker is. He knows what he says. Fucking deport him. Stop just saying shit. This is why I can't get on board with Trump. He just says shit. And I'm like, well, just do something about it.
Piker's making a big demand that the Democrats defend me. Please defend me. I hope the Democrats do defend Hasan.
At some point, I know you don't want to do.
Oh, but there's rules. Democrats didn't follow the rules. They actively find ways to break them because they wrote them up. They know how to break them. And they wrote rules for themselves to not get in trouble.
Do this. Defend me.
The funniest thing, you can see that he reframed his camera angle to not show the newspaper article of the day after 9/11. And instead, you have a teddy bear. Dan Saltman and Decoy confirmed the Google results when you search who shocks dogs. There's no way. There's no way.
Dude, if Trump makes a shocks his dog joke, the internet will absolutely explode. We just won't have internet anymore, I think. I think it won't be able to handle it.
Oh, no. Oh, my God.